Hey guys, it's Ed again. And as you can see, I'm not working on anything. So I wanted to take the opportunity to talk to you a little bit and tell you what's going on. But if you haven't noticed on my channel, I'm actually like 998 subscribers. And probably by the time you guys see this video, I may be over 1,000. And I know a lot of people ask about, YouTube and how do you get started on YouTube and that kind of thing. And I thought it might be a cool opportunity to talk to you guys about how I got started on YouTube if you didn't already know. I had a YouTube channel 10 years ago. And all I did was I posted one video up on it, and it was to deal with the vintage camper stuff, the rallies and the organization that I was involved with Tin Can Tourists. And I put one video, very short, little tiny thing, just more of an experiment to see what would happen. And it went up, and that's where it's at. And I don't think too many people ever watched it. But so anyway, as time went by, I may have put up another video or two over the years. But 4 years ago, I was working on a Honda 250 X. Yeah, I guess it would be a 250X. It's the utility Honda 250 four-stroke, And a friend of mine purchased it from me, and it needed a lot of work. We'd done some work on it, and it sat. I wrote it, but it sat, and so it needed some help. And he got it off me, and he basically and I were having issues trying to get it to run, electrical problems. So I did what you do, and I still do, is if I have a problem, I look it up on YouTube and see if anybody else has had the same problems. And sure enough, some guy popped up on there, and he went by the name of Hoarding Mayhem. And maybe you've heard of his channel. He's Harvey Spooner. And so if you're not subscribed to Harvey, you really should be. He's an awesome guy. So anyway, I've never commented on a video, so I commented on one of his videos, and I said, geez, you really look like you know a lot of stuff about Honda, older Honda electrical systems. And sure enough, he commented back, and he said, your blue and white wire is your pulse generator, blah, blah, blah. And he tells me all this stuff, and we mess around, and we got the freaking thing running. So I'm like, wow, this is really cool. YouTube is solving problems, and I never even thought about using YouTube as this. So anyway, a few months go by, maybe, I don't know even how long it was, but it was about 4 years ago. And I picked up the Honda XR75, the K1, 1974, the gray bike, in a box, several boxes. And I needed parts. So I thought, geez, who would have parts but Harvey? Because Harvey's got tons of Hondas. So I get on one of his things in one of his videos, and I comment. Sure enough, he responds back, and he shoots a video. So we get, and I shot him a video of a couple of the bikes that I had, and eventually what ends up happening is he lives about 3 hours away. He lives down around Poughkeepsie. And, I'm up here above Utica, and so he and I made a deal. So I swapped him some three-wheeler stuff that I had, and he swapped me some XR75 stuff that he had, and he delivered it, which was awesome. So, and I got to meet him in person, so that was really pretty cool. And that's kind of what started it. And him and I got talking, and he says, well, why don't you shoot videos? He says, you got the garage, you're always working on stuff. You could see I had all these projects going, and he says, you should shoot video of it. So I'm like, oh, well, okay, I can do that. Not sure anybody will ever watch, but, we'll try it. So I started shooting video, and this was back in the days of stickers. Hey, everybody was doing stickers, and I never got around to doing stickers. So I apologize for all you people who sent me stickers that I never sent you a sticker back. I actually went to my buddy who has a sign shop, and he was going to print me up some stickers. I gave him I made them up, but he never printed them for me. And then I never got around to doing it. So, but anyway, And you know, the years go by and it's amazing. You watch these videos and then it's fun. I mean, totally awesome to meet these people that you see on YouTube. You know, and you Dizzy. You know, him and Harvey had shot some video. Harvey went down. They made a deal, traded some stuff. So you get to meet you Dizzy, and then you start following you Dizzy, and you subscribe to his channel, and then you get subscribed into, you know, other people, and you know, Hazy Days, who's a wonderful musician. If you ever get the chance, you should subscribe to Hazy Days. You know, Matt, he's from England. You know, he came over to a party in Boston, or actually in Worcester, where Dave is from, but he was in Massachusetts, you know, and we happened to schedule a trip to Massachusetts right around that weekend. And you can see there's video. We all shot video, and we put it all up on our channels. And you know, and then you know, probably one of the you know best things was to actually meet Musty One. And you know, he's kind of an icon. I mean, he's just a normal, regular guy. I mean, he's not, you know, he's a really sincere guy, and when you meet him, it really tells you about what YouTube is all about. And it's about this community of people who have shared interests, and in our case, it's saving rusty pieces of junk. And you know, for to meet, you know, Musty was pretty cool. So I know he's probably not watching, but every once in a while he does watch my videos. So maybe he'll pick this one up. You know, and then you got you know, I mean, just all the people, friends and family who've you know, subscribed to me and commented on my videos. You got this old outboard down in Florida. He's awesome. You know, and you got, you know, Brian, that's Musty's, you know, neighbor, you know, and so, you know, there's just tons of people, and it's really neat. You know, 5150 MX, you know, the VW guy out of Connecticut. I met him last year at UDizzy's in person. So, you know, just tons of people that I've met over the years that are all interested in the same thing. Their channels are doing very well. I just want to thank everybody, really, truly, for following along with me. It's been 4 years. It's taken me 4 years to get to 1,000 subscribers. Yes, Dave, if you're watching this, I did kind of sell my soul on sometimes to get a subscription. You know, it's like, you know, we have a name for it, but I won't say it on here. Otherwise, they're gonna bleep me out. But it's kind of selling yourself a little bit to get a subscriber. So, but you know, whatever. And you know, I've lost a few. I mean, you watch your channel and you see your number go down, and you're like, oh man, what did I do? You know, did I mess it up or something? But you learn that YouTube, you can only subscribe to so many channels. So I don't know if you guys know that, but as a subscriber, you can only do so many channels, and I think it's 1,000 that you can subscribe to. So if you want to subscribe to somebody else, you got to get rid of somebody. So I've always put that in my head as like, you know, I may be delusional and telling myself that I don't suck, but you know, it helps me, you know, feel better about myself. So, you know, that's why I do it. I do it because I think people find it interesting that, you know, I can find this stuff and save it or bring it home and look at it and scratch my head and contemplate over it. And you know, it's like, you know, you can go to college. I did go to college for many years, you know, and you get all kinds of education, and you can spend, you know, thousands and tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars nowadays going to school and getting a formal education. But man, you can, you know, buy some crazy stuff, buy some tools. Tools are awesome. I've never ever went wrong with a tool. It doesn't even matter if it's a Harbor Freight tool that breaks, you know, 5 minutes after you use it. Just know not to buy that one again. But you know, you upgrade to something else and get a better quality tool. But tools are always great. So I just want everybody to know that I do appreciate them. I've babbled on long enough, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Oh, P.S. Thanks, Miriam, for the 1,000. Bye.